We got some new faces in the crowd. Hello, new people. We love you. I'm Cher, Guevara, and I'm gonna read one kind of long one, and then I'll do two little ones, and then I'll piss off.
Mom feces.
That's right. Yeah, mom feces.
Long. You weirdo! Oh my God! Get out! No.
Shut the hell up.
Mom's feces.
Wow. Okay. You know
Long
what?
distance just to tell you about.
God.
Size, color, frequency.
Please, for the love of God.
Anyway, this is all old shit.
Old feces.
Old feces.
Not so recent.
You
Not
know,
so recent feces. There we go.
this is a fucking. This is a debacle. That's what this is.
Anyway, this first one's called Born Again. Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin. I was scratching, ripping the flesh off my arms, legs, chest, face, exposing tendons, veins, arteries, bone, preparing for new skin. New skin to be shaped and molded by a ghost from what seems like a lifetime ago. The only spirit I would trust to recreate me. Recreation under the dim stage lights, hot injection molded creation, christened with a new identity. This is take 2, the real deal. Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin. I'd spent a decade watching such creations be born and then disappear, forgotten cigarette smoke near the bar. Sometimes they came back if the stars aligned right, and others stayed on for eternity. I was experiencing what it was to be born again, terror shooting straight up my line, a rush hit I haven't felt since that day in Chicago nearly 5 years ago. Mold my new flesh, I am ready! Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin, laying on my side, sweating in a laboratory upstairs, fans circulating the stale air of creative sweat and cheap smoke, being built from the face down, my skull stretched with liquid and powder canvas by the master, chest constrained and expanded, factory-hardened legs covered with blackness, calloused feet encased in tattered laces and leather for lack of perfection. Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin. I am in the waiting room, the master waiting for the final spark to bring me to life. All that remains of me is the eyes, twitching with overstretched nerves. New flesh pumping its way through my tense veins and tendons. Waiting for the right spark to kick. Waiting. The others line up for the same old song and dance. Been there, done that, know what they're doing. I am waiting. Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin. Lights up and the voice of God thundering from the booth. It is time. I stumble out on my tattered laces and leather. A new child, not quite getting the balance. I stumble out, trying to kick the spark, just trying to kick the spark. It sputters a bit, crackles and stutters. I pick up a couple of tattered bills and take solace in the fact I didn't vomit up my new flesh. Just got an itch to scratch, honey, flashing a killer grin. Lights up and the voice of God thundering from the booth. It is time. One last chance on this sweaty night to kick the right spark. I breathe deep, inhaling my new flesh, soaking it in my lungs. I sway and groove. Yes! I sway and groove. Yes! Straighten in the dark lights of new life, that spark kicks right up the powder and liquid flesh of my spine. I am here. I am new. I have been reborn. My flesh turns back to concrete and plastic. I am raw, naked, eyes moving up and down from too much caffeine and too little sleep. The hangover of afterbirth is a Monday morning hell. Just got an itch to scratch, honey? Flashing a killer grin. Thank you. And these other two, these are short little pieces. I know Jason said he's doing some shit that he's going to be reading tomorrow night. I likewise will be doing some shit I'll be reading tomorrow night. I'll be in Terre Haute if anybody wants to make the drive. It's a free show. There's free food. Free food and drinks. Can't argue. I don't know. And it's Mediterranean food too, so you want something a little better than the usual catered shit. Anyway, this first one's called Bloody Mary Blues. I am lost in the crowd and I don't know your name, but I notice your ripped denim and your demon lace. I notice the gore and pallor splattered on your Alice face. I'm told you're another local strutter, someone with a bit of fame, but maybe we're not all that different in that way. Both of us playing the game to forget our shitty day jobs, to find an odd bit of grace under these burning lights somewhere we don't feel so out of place. Maybe you're like me, riding weird to hide your inner failures and shame. I'm easily struck, always looking for another person to dig, another friendly face, another fellow traveler while I continue to roam. Don't mind me, honey, what I'm rambling about doesn't mean anything. It's just another show, another booking, another never-ending gig, another stop on this proud highway I ride and call my only home. I'm just another lonely artist fucking around with my worn heartstrings.
Well.
Thank you. All right, next person.